We're back. It's been a while now. We're really not having no video, maybe over 2 months now. But yeah, today we're just busy all over the place and everything. But today we're there with banger video. We're gonna talk about
I guess mainly just surrounding like with fatherhood, motherhood, and
yeah,
just
we're gonna talk about parenting.
being a mom, being a dad,
Yeah,
and like what they go through in a sense.
because yeah, the reason I actually come up with this topic, um, she become uh new mom, first time mom, and everything, and I see from the beginning stage until childbirth. I'm gonna say everything what you go through. So we just me just there to share some knowledge and everything. And
More from a man point of view of being there,
yeah,
everything.
not talk about we're gonna talk about the man them will get the girl them pregnant and them leave them. And then a couple of years later they gonna call himself father. And then you know nothing where they experience everything and it really challenging and it hard. It hard for me and not even me pregnant. So imagine the female. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we can start off. I guess talking about the fathers that's not really there, or like they up and leave. So, I'll start off with a question.
Mm.
Why do you feel like um, some men think it's okay to just like abandon like the mother and the baby at that stage where they just like either just finish giving birth or just getting home? Like, how do you feel about like? Do you have an idea why men do that? Like in your head, like what do you think like goes through their head?
Like then get the woman pregnant and then they just leave.
Yeah, like, even if they there for like a certain amount of time and then they just go. Like, how do you like as a man? I'm not saying obviously you didn't do an example like when it comes to seeing that happen. Like you see many videos, you hear many things, you see many things around the world. Like how does it make you feel as a man? Like
Yeah, it make me feel bad because getting female pregnant or woman pregnant is a responsibility, not just for you but also the lady. And when a man get a woman pregnant and then just no matter what the circumstances, maybe arguments or some disagreement or something, them decided to split ways or whatever. But even if you guys are gonna split ways, be the man and able check up and as Jamaican let's say and you be able mother. Make sure so you're good throughout the whole 9 months. If you can today, every time, make sure you have a phone call that would be helpful. But the idea of just get up and leave is not a good thing because females can go through depression. Them can go through evil, losing the child and everything. So the mental health of good and it's a lot on them. So all the man them where they out there, them get the woman pregnant and
goes
them
free.
just flam and gone and then they come back 2 3 years and say, "Yo, I'm my daughter, I'm my son that," and then call himself father. They're not a father. A real father is somebody who did it from the start until the end and know everything where the woman got you. So disappointed in enough of them and
and stuff. Like they can bash women, black women in general, but I feel like they just use the podcast to like really um show themselves of what they really are, and like how they really think of stuff. So it's like you can look at these podcasts, you go like, wow, that's how you guys really think about women.
yeah.
So it's like sometimes it's a good and a bad thing. Like you see, the good thing is you see how they really are. So sometimes it can kind of help you in the next whatever life you're trying to get to. So like you don't get yourself to that person or with that other person. So it can kind of help you, but then at the same time, it can bring a lot of women down because they're just talking that. But I mean, as like you said, like a father is like present. Like some people feel like, especially men, some of them feel like the mom is the only person that's supposed to like take care of the kid.
No, I
Like
mean the more is
every
no.
little thing you see, like grown men saying like, "Oh, my wife solely have to take care of a 1 year old or a newborn or this and that." I'm like feeding the kids, playtime, cleaning the house, whatever else you gotta do, cook, go back to feeding each babies, the kid, laundry. Like you have to do a lot of stuff, and then it's like there's so many stuff you can't get to, and then you're tired. Like your body is could be really tired. So it's like a lot of men come and say, "Oh, I work and I provide. I should come home and just sit and that's it. I'm done because I pay the bills." That doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Because the woman can do the same thing.
Yeah, but if we are straight from the actual topic we're supposed to talk about.
Oh yeah,
Father is not taking up the father is leaving the baby mother before 9 months are able in 2 weeks or a month them leave. So I feel like we're straight from the topic there, so we need to get more in depth into that. Why your thoughts and um men?
It's very disrespectful. That's number one, and it just.
But you don't know what it can be.
No, but there is nothing in the world that will make me not want to be there for my child.
Yeah, I understand that part, but
It
still,
comes to a point where
breakup can happen.
No, that's fine, but you can still
right. That's what right.
come to whatever
That's
it
what I'm
is.
saying.
It's not about the two of you; it's about the kid.
Right.
Regardless of you two not being together, you still have to make sure the kid know that both parents love him and they'll be there for him regardless, or her, regardless of the situation. You can't put yourself in front of the kid because the child is still gonna come in the world.
But you know, someone when time them if beyond them break up, they don't want nothing to do with the child.
Anything, and I seen something like that where this man was like, "Oh,"
and then them come back.
If me and you break up, the kid too. I'm like, it's your
and
actual
it's your kid.
Biological child. Like, how can you want to leave because you and a woman or you and the man? I don't know. It's just weird when it comes to that. But I feel like as a father, you need to be in your kid's life. Quite. Because I seen someone on TikTok, they literally fought their way to have their kid in their life back. And he did all his paperwork and all this stuff like that just to make sure he get his daughter. So I feel like he's a young guy and he did all that. Even if the mom was not giving him the kid or giving him a hard time, he still makes sure that he know where he was going and he used his supporter to get there. So he actually wanted to be a father, even though the mom was just giving him a hard time. But that didn't stop him.
But there's a lot of men out there don't want to be a father. I mean, but they have a conversation able with the female and the female self bring the child.
Yeah, but when it comes to that, if they abort the child, you call them all type of names. You tell them they're killing the child. But we as women, we do the extra mile, but it's you that like make the baby come. And then we just carry it. So it's a sense like you still have to do your part to make the baby come into the world. So I feel like if you're not ready, don't do stuff that you're not ready to do.
But no, you can't say that because sometimes you do stuff when you're not ready.
But that's the
But
point.
still,
You have to really.
sometimes I feel like man have conversation with the female and sometimes they don't, and that's the reason for them to run off. And them run off, and you know them, they're gonna come back. Maybe 3 years later, 10 years later, they're gonna come back and call themselves father when they are not. So that's my problem. Don't do
I
that.
mean, it leaves up to the child too, because sometimes the people say like, "Oh, you're keeping the kid away from the dad," or whatever it is. But some people have a reason why they do that. 'Cause
That's
either
true.
they've been abusive to them, and you don't want that around your kid.
Yeah.
Even if you and this person made this kid together, if they show you reasons why they don't want to be a father, even though you guys are having a kid, and he just go live his life, because that can happen sometimes. You're going through the pain, all the backaches, all the different emotions and stuff like that. And I feel like they're free. They can go. So it's like for us, we can't fully go unless we abort the kid and then you go back to your regular life.
Yeah.
But sometimes people don't want to go through that. So it's like they're either going to have the kid or they're going to not. And then sometimes it's a 50-50. So it's like having the father there, like it can make stuff much easier.
Much easier. Much
And it's
easier.
like you need that once you have that support from that person, and just they're just there helping you through this pregnancy. You're not going through it alone. Like you go through different emotions.
Yeah.
So it's like with that person being there, they can really help you through those 9 months. And then after, once they're still there, they can help you through postpartum. And like men will like right before giving birth, they'll talk bad, but talk bad to their pregnant like partner or wife or whatever, girlfriend. And it's like them like she's almost to the end and you're talking like this. How is she gonna get through the after?
Yeah.
So it's like she already know like this is how he's gonna talk to me. Much as I'm gonna be in pain if I have a C-section or regular birth, you're still gonna be in pain or some type of thing. You still gotta fix your body because your body's totally different, completely. So it's like if you have a person like that you have a child with, it could be really, really bad. And like you said, they can go into depression and more stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. It's my first time experiencing um getting somebody pregnant from and be there from the start just straight until 9 months. Like being there every day, every single day, being there. Hospital visit, um, everything.
Just it's like it's
like just being there
all the steps
and just to see how she react throughout the whole pregnancy, rubbing her back how much hours a night, and I'm saying to myself, what happened to the single mothers like that don't have this
that comfort or even
the comfort everything where she have, right? And I was like, it's not good because during pregnancy, female go through a lot. Like I'm telling you, it's a lot. It even hard for me, and I'm not the one who pregnant. And I'm telling you, imagine the person who actually pregnant. So it's a lot. So for the man them out there, I get the woman then pregnant and run off. Nobody with that. That's not a good thing. You know me? That's not a good thing. So I'm cut out of that. But we is a first time parents, and for me, there's a lot of things I learn and what I know from be there from the pregnancy from start to finish. I know female can go through depression, female can go through like everything where
changes.
Yeah, different changes in her body, everything. So I'm not gonna lie, her pregnant, it really that's really hard, but with someone by her side, she can easily get through the pregnancy. I was thinking to myself, what if I was not there? I was putting myself in somebody's shoe where actually run off and then be a mother, right? And I was saying to myself, what if I was not there? Then how much hours a night? 2 o'clock a night. She's saying I must rub her back, give her a massage, this, that, everything. And I buy how much thing to massage back, this, that, everywhere. So I was saying like, what if I was not there? How she would actually go through this whole pregnancy. During pregnancy, in labor, that's the next thing, right? She have it hard. And I know there's a lot of female who go in the hospital alone and deliver this baby, right? And going through the labor and everything is not a good thing. And even after birth, through postmortem and everything, like it's not good. What I experienced,
Go through, and they could come out and they could not come out.
right? And
That's like that's the main thing. I think when it comes to C-section, you can either make it or you cannot. And it could die if you don't make it because you get to not see your kid, or they get to not even see you, and then your partner is left.
And everything that you're doing, you got to do it correct. Even just after childbirth, you got to make sure um, you change him properly. You do what you're supposed to do.
Just take care of the woman and just